Yn deach gan sychau yn y naibrocs, chwyd Innsidh Rachel Mair agus Kirsty Howat thoirt as chruthachadh dói, gus bring me leont an ACL an na balcoshin yn ban. Yn lahar iad an neiche va Innsidh yn haid fi stríle gorstach ACL no at is Innsidh Cúchagan a haid fi fúling. Cúchach an lahar va manager Doctor Academy Rangers, Olivia Mair, a choimhearsnachd a bhoireannaich, a hula sé an choimhearsnachd the ACL.
So I think it's quite a very important opportunity for adolescent girls in this case to have this possibility to hear from, let's say, sport scientists or sport medicine practitioner, to give a feedback about the science, but also feedback about my experience as a physiotherapist, but also at the same time, like with Kirsty, the experience of a woman player playing at the elite level who suffer from ACL injury. So I have all of this feedback. I think for these young girls it's a great opportunity, and education is part of prevention.
Pe ha full and partian gian and pdiaf techgrach the neiche. Leis gyfil bodanich agus clann-nighean a hyf na hadafin an the cúnart na bavoa. Agus ha núnia slànachadh fata cúchach.
A nice recovery time, proper recovery time is 9 months. We know that returning a player before 9 months, the risk of recurrence of the ACL has been repaired is quite high. So at Rangers we take 9 months to restart the return to play process, but we never start by 90 minutes. So during the, let's say, between 8 months and a half, 9 months, the player play maybe 10, 15 minutes, then 30 minutes. So before he reach 90 minutes, we are at 9 months and a half, maybe even 10 months. So I think it's a fair return to play for elite level.
Ha núnia slànachadh garachadh an Innsidh agus an sòisealtan. Rwydig yn ha Innsidh Rachel Mair and bhoireannaich a bhahan lára the neiche gama eolach.
Yeah, it was interesting hearing Kirsty speak about it because we did our injuries in exactly the same way. So she was talking about pressing a centre half who changed direction, so she changed direction and it just went, and it was an identical story for me. So I felt in the moment like, you know, I'd been shot in the knee. It was very strange, but then I thought I could play on. So that was a bit of a kind of strange one because you've clearly done quite a severe injury, but in the moment, adrenaline or whatever, you think you're fine, possibly slightly different for her, but thereafter it was a challenging one. It was misdiagnosed, I think, by 3 different physios at the time, and you know, it was a case of, no, your leg looks strong, I think your ACL's fine, it's probably just a hamstring pull. So before you know it, 3 months later, it took a 4th physio to say, look, I think you need to go for an MRI here. So MRI was done and they said, look, we don't know, we can't tell. We actually are going to need to go in and operate and see what's in there. And it was only when I woke up from that surgery that he said, you don't have an ACL, I'm going to need to kind of build you one. So then COVID hit, so before you know it, you're kind of 4 years down the line, and that's kind of what happened with me. So a wee bit different. I think one of the things that Kirsty did brilliantly there was say, look, everybody's journey is really different, but you know, maybe this will help, and I think it will have helped everyone in the room.
Ha thoirt is an mar seo chruthachadh an the bhí checas Innsidh agus coirtithe na dóin is an leonta na heachnach. A go thuiligad an sin a dors taiche an newing ha stríle gorstach ACL. Ha riatanach godil fisacad nach ilú na döner san slànachadh.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think particularly for younger people, if I had done that this night, either just before injury or just after injury, I would have gone about it completely differently. And if they're early enough in their journeys that they do that, or are teammates of people who then go and have ACL injuries and they can pass that on, brilliant, because there's a lack of research, there's a lack of support. I did mine at a different club than I'm playing for now. I'll be honest, I don't think there was a great impetus to help me do anything about it at the time. So, you know, that's fine, and it's bygones. I think we're in a different place now, but this can only help. And it's great to see more and more people in the game kind of, I guess, acknowledge this makes a massive impact to people's lives. And it is happening to more female footballers than I guess kind of anywhere else. So the more that people can familiarise themselves maybe with what needs to happen, the better that clubs will be able to deal with it.
Ha sgynio gyfil yn corach sioedd tosiwg an the balcoshin yn ban an ALBA. Yn ysyn doch is a mis Doctor yn Mair Olivia, gydosich barach raunsach hi. Is yn coetydd yn siefer partian eile an the balcoshin yn ban, y gyd ag arach gys leunt yn mar ACL a heachnach sy hir dol amach.
Yeah, the female football has been so much until now taking from the male, what is done in the male is done with a woman. But now we start to realize that it's not correct, and we must design the things for the woman, because a woman is not a man. There are so many differences between the gender, between male and female, and we really need to progress in sport science, but also in sport medicine. I think also in terms of coaching, we need really to develop more in all areas and move toward the movement specialties to match really and design things for the women football, because they don't have the same foot, they don't have like the men, so the boots are currently designed for men will not fit women. It's the same maybe for the ball. Even they are playing at elite level, they don't have maybe they are not playing maybe on the same quality pitch. So there are so many factors that we still have in front of us to improve. So we can just get better. These are good things.